Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to my live. It's actually going to be a very short one because I don't plan to make it long. I have something very brief to talk to parents, and in the next 20, highest 30 minutes, I'm off here. Yes, I just had to come and deliver this very short message to parents. So please let me give time for people to join the live. We are live. We are live. Let me adjust this. Whew. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we are live. Good afternoon. We are live. Please, when you come in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. We are live, and it's gonna be a very short one today. We are going for Easter break tomorrow. The kids are going on holidays. They're taking holidays tomorrow, and I just think I should come and say this to parents because it is very, very important. When you join me, let me know where you are watching from. In the next 3 minutes, I'll go straight into what we have today. There is no time to waste. So please let me know where you're watching from. Join the live. Let me know where you are watching from. Please join the live. Hello. Good afternoon. Let me know where you're watching from. Our kids are going on holidays tomorrow. And oh, my Mbanya is in the building. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mommy Joycelyn, good afternoon. I just have a very quick one today because I don't intend to make this long. I have a message I want to drop out there to parents, and I'm off here. Oh yeah, I know. You're watching from Douala all the way from Bonaveri. I know. You're welcome. Hope everything is going fine over there. Yeah, I'm here today just to drop a very quick message to parents. And from the title, I'm sure you know what to expect. I say you should raise yourself before raising children. Yeah, our kids are going on holidays tomorrow. And it's a very good time for me to say this to parents so that we can wear our conscious cap, our cap of consciousness as parents, because the only time we get to spend more time with these children is during the holidays. Like, they are home now, they'll be home with us for 2 weeks, and I just think I should say this to parents. Yeah, for those of us stay-at-home moms, we have the kids all to ourselves, like most of the times, but for working parents it's not the same. So I think that I should bring this now, since the kids are taking holidays tomorrow, and I should say this to parents. And like I said from the beginning, this particular one is not going to be long. It's a very short message I want to pass to parents. And yeah, immediately I pass that message, we are done. Let me get some more people join the live. And we are good to go. Please, when you come in, let me know where you're watching from. I'm just here with my Mbanya, and I know more people will join. So let me just give some people time to join the live, and we move on. Hope everyone is doing fine. We are getting to the end of this month. Like, wow. March just started some few days ago, and today is already 30th. Wow. So man go make and so 1 year, say the year to finish again. It is well, oh. It is well. It is well. I've come today just to drop a very quick message, and like I said, I don't have much time today, so I just have a very quick message to drop, and I'm out of this place. So I just want more people to join the live. I'm filming from Douala, Cameroon. I'm Josephine Eyang, and of course, this is Fix It with Josie. You must have seen the name of the channel already, and if you're seeing me for your first time, I am your host on this channel. So you're welcome. You're highly welcome. Please join the family by subscribing, like the video. And yeah, from the title of the video, you can understand that it's a parenting video. It is a parenting video. It's been a very long time I brought any parenting video to my Fix It fam. Like, we have been vlogging, we have been doing our lifestyle, like we have just been all over the place lately. So I think that since our kids will be taking holidays tomorrow, let me bring this out here to parents that before raising a child, you have to raise yourself first as a parent. And I'll break down every bit of it, what I mean by that. Yes. So it's not like, okay, if I say you should raise yourself first before raising children and you already have children, you start wondering like, so how was I supposed to raise myself? How was I supposed to raise myself in the first place now that I already have children? So I just want some few more people to join and we get into it. I took down some notes, and like I said, when I have a very short message, I don't want to be carried away by a lot of things. I just drop a few points down so we get straight into it, and yeah, we are done. So yeah, today I want to talk to parents about raising yourself as a parent before raising children. And what I mean by raising yourself as a parent, it's not just going to school. It's not just learning some things that are being taught in classrooms. One very important thing I want parents to understand is that our kids, these children God has kept under our care, they don't take to what we say like the way they observe. Like, they observe more and they do those things that they observe from us, not exactly what we tell them, not necessarily what we tell them to do. So if we keep telling them to do those things that we are not doing them ourselves, then we will see that they will not do them. It will be a reverse. That is because children model what they see from their parents. You get it? Children model a lot of what they see from their parents, from their caregivers. And so if you keep telling them things that you are not practicing them yourself, then you're not doing it. And to raise yourself is to raise yourself to be what you want them to be, not telling them what you want them to be when you yourself, you're not doing those things. If you want to have honest kids, if you want to have God-fearing kids, if you want to have disciplined kids, you have to start by yourself. Raise yourself, train yourself, live that lifestyle you want to see them live. And of course, they are going to copy that because they learn by observation. You understand? Children learn by observation. And in one of the talks I had, was it last year or 2021, by Inyango, I was called to give a talk to mothers on parenting. I did mention that if only parents will become very intentional in parenting their children, the world will become a very better place. That was the key message of everything I said that day. Because if parents decide to put in a lot of work, like, okay, I don't like this thing, I don't do it, so I don't expect my child to just, okay, I don't like this thing. Let me say, I don't like this thing, I just talk about it. I don't practice that particular thing. And you expect that it should just happen by magic. It will not. It does not happen that way. It will not happen that way. So if you want to raise a God-fearing child, you must be God-fearing yourself. You understand it? You must be God-fearing yourself. The only advantage we have as parents is that we arrived here a few years before these children were born. We arrived a few years earlier than them. And every other thing that we know is based on what we learned, based on the experiences we've had over the years while we arrived here. And we can only teach them based on those things that we have learned and the experiences we have had. But if we start to make them feel like we are bosses, like it's like a military form of something. It's not going to work. It's not just going to work. Ask yourself why your children prefer to confide in their friends in school than opening up to you and telling you some things. There are some things you hear about your child from a friend, and there are things that you have never heard yourself. This is because you have created an atmosphere that is very tense, and you act like you are a saint. That is how some parents act, like they fell from heaven. They have never made any mistake. Like some parents, when you listen to some parents, like they say they have always been taking the first when it comes to even education. So I was always the first in my class. I had never failed an exam before. And so you feel, when you see somebody who fails, it looks to you like, so these children see it like it's not realistic. Like we are faking a lot of things because we want to impress them, and they tend to believe their friends more than they will believe their parents, because the way we are painting the whole picture to them, it doesn't look real. But there is a very short period of time that we have to enjoy all of this. That is between the ages of maybe 1, or let me say 3 to 12 years. That is the only time we can enjoy all of that. They still cannot question or judge or resist some things that we do, some things that we say. But when they gradually grow out of that age, you see that they will rebel, they will resist. There are things that you tell them, meaning there are even right things, there are advice you give them, things that can help them. They will resist it because you have made them feel that you are perfect, and they just think that you are faking everything. So as a parent, just try as much as possible to guide these children. Guide them and just leave them to experience life. Let them grow. Don't force your own things on them. Don't force things on them. You have just the duty to guide them from some bad influences. You have just the duty to correct them. You have just the duty. But when you start saying that you must do this thing, you have to do this thing, you make it seem like they don't have their own choices. They should be left to make their own life choice. Just guide them. Guide them. Talk to them about it. And if we don't create an atmosphere, an environment that is conducive enough for these children to open up to talk to us about some challenges they are facing, they will be left to themselves, to their peers, and it is very, very dangerous. You don't know who is telling your child out there, and it will be very difficult for you to have control over it. That is it. That is it. That is it. As a parent, you have to lead by example. You when you are a parent and you dress half naked, and you talk to your children that no, you don't wear this kind of thing, you don't do this, and you think that they will just because my mother said that, because my father said that I should not do this, they should automatically start being what you want them to be. No, they copy, they see what you do, and that is exactly what they will do. Children learn a lot from what they see. Exactly. Children learn just by observation. They are innocent learners. No matter how much you tell them, they want to see what you are doing. That is what matters to them. They want to see what you are doing as a parent. And if you don't create that atmosphere that is conducive enough for them to talk, it is going to be very, very hard. It is going to be heartbroken in future, because the kind of things that the community, their friends, the people out there will instill in them, you will not be able to control it. You will just not be able to control it. So as a parent, you have to start by raising yourself first before you raise a child. These children are not us. They only came through us. God sent them to this world through us. They are not from us. They are not us. The mentality that parents have is that you are my child and you have to do what I want you to do. That how do I even put it? It is making children to be too scared to talk about their challenges to their parents, to talk about their fears to their parents. They prefer to talk to their friends in school. That is why you see a lot is happening. You see young children into drugs. You see young children into prostitution, funny things that are, in short, terrible things that are happening out there. And you begin to ask, how did they get to this? How did they get to this? If parents who step back and check and just try to examine their parenting style, it is going to help a lot. It is going to help a lot. It is going to help the community as just, it's going to help the entire world, because it starts from the family. You get it? It starts from the family. What you teach these children is what they are going to meet out there. And so the other child that they meet out there still comes from a particular family. So if parents will become intentional, if parents will begin to treat their children. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, I just want to drop this quick message that parents should learn to teach their children by example, by what they do, not what they say. Now, the children will be coming home to us again for like 2 weeks. We have to create an atmosphere that is conducive for them to talk, for them to learn, for them to cry, for them to open up. Don't act like you are a saint. None of us is. We have all made our own mistakes in life and we have learned from them. And we are just going to guide them based on those experiences that we have learned as parents. So it's not like you are forcing them. It's not like a military rule. You are forcing them to do something that they don't want to. Each time you try to teach them by that strict how do I even put it? You try to exert that force, that control, that power on them. It will always come back with resistance, especially when they have come to ages 14, 12 and above, even 13 is also okay. There are children at 12 years who will ask you questions and you'll be like, did someone tell him, did someone tell her to come and ask me? But children these days are so intelligent. Our children are even more intelligent than we are. That is the truth. They are more intelligent than we are. And if we don't teach them, if we don't raise ourselves to be better parents, it is just going to shock us what will happen in future. We cannot force these children to do things that they don't want to do. We can only guide them. We can only create an atmosphere that is conducive for them to talk. We can only talk to them about our own life experiences that we have had. Of course, they are going to face theirs and they will equally learn from it. But because we gave them that guide based on what we have faced, it's going to help them to make better choices. Yeah, it is going to help them. So don't create an atmosphere that will cause them to be too scared to talk. That will cause them to be too scared. When you create that kind of atmosphere, they tend to trust their friends more. They tend to trust someone they don't know because they just think that you are not trustworthy. So I just came out here to drop this, that our kids are coming back to the house. Our kids are joining us again for the Easter break. It is time for us to create a it is never too late. If you have been that parent that is always like the perfectionist, you are never wrong. You have never done anything wrong. You don't see any reason why something that you do should be questioned. It is time for you to adjust. It is time for you to adjust and give these children space. Give them that opportunity to be able to talk, to be able to ask their questions freely, to be able to open up to you and talk to you about challenges they have faced in school. Some of them are in boarding schools. Let them talk. Create an atmosphere that is conducive for them to open up. Because some of these children, if they tell you what actually happened, and some parents will be like, it is not you. Like you make it sound like it's an abomination. But meanwhile, there is a better way to handle these things. If you talk to them like you understand these things, these are normal things that happen, they will begin to open up even more to you, and you will have that opportunity. You will have a better chance to advise them, to talk to them, to guide them about the things that they will face even more in future. So as parents, we should not be like the discipline masters in our secondary schools those days, that everything you pick a cane. No. Learn to create a conducive atmosphere, learn to talk to them, learn to leave them to make their own choices. When they have come of age, at a certain age, don't always try to do things for them. No, let them also know that they are intelligent. They can make some decisions, they can choose for themselves. You are just there to guide them, not to always control them, not to always boss them around. When you do this, it leaves them feeling like they are not responsible, and it's even going to affect them in their adulthood. When they become of age, they still want to run back to you. Each time they face a problem, they cannot try to manage it on their own. They still want to run back to you because you created that atmosphere. You taught them that they are not enough, they are not capable. They are always to run back to you at any given point in time. So we have to try as much as possible to let these children be responsible. Yes, let them make their mistakes and learn from it. We can only guide them as parents. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I just wanted to drop this very quick one because our kids are coming home for holidays tomorrow. I am running out now. I just had to do this. So yeah, if you come and join later, let me know what you think about this. And yes, we are all struggling in the parenting journey. No one is ever taught to be a parent. You just get yourself into it. You just find one morning you are a parent, you are pregnant, you impregnate a woman, and tomorrow you are a parent. You start bringing up children, you start raising children. But remember that before you raise these children, you have to raise yourself in the process. And it's not like, okay, you have raised yourself already. We keep learning, we keep reading books, we keep trying to better ourselves so that we can better these children that God has kept under our watch. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next Thursday. Last week we were unable to have our live on Thursday because a lot is happening and there's just too much now. And each time you don't see me on a Thursday, no, we can make it up on Friday. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Just stay safe and welcome to the month of April. I know March is already ending. We are just into just about a day to the last day of March. Today is the 30th. So yeah, stay prayerful, stay focused. Don't be a parent who is a perfectionist. Just keep doing what you're doing and make sure you let your children know that you are not perfect as well. If they ask you a question you don't know, tell them you don't know. You find out about it. Don't always make them to think that you know everything, you are perfect and all of that. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye bye, see you in my next one. Jessie is back from school. Jay, how are you? You're back from school. Just hold on. Mommy. Yes, Coco. You're back. You guys came back at the right time.
Mommy, I'm going to be back from school.
Hi, Jay. Mommy EJ is greeting you. Hello. Okay, wait. Let's change first, yeah? I'll try as much as possible to bring in more parenting videos because I think it is very important that we get to talk about these things. Bye.